One fun quick question before we break down the playoff picture, because that's what's going to be really important this week, whether you're playing daily, whether you're still playing for something. Scott McClory said, who do the hosts believe will be the first overall pick in 2026? Are we unified on Bijan?
It's Bijan Robinson. Yeah.
I think so, too.
No. Listen, I put out my top 50 overall, my way too early top 50 rankings for 2026. It's on rotoworld.com, NBCsports.com right now. I'm a company man. So go check them out, and you can see. And I have Bijan Robinson, birthday Bijan, by the way, who brought me home. We'll talk about that game, but brought me to a championship last night, as he did on many, many fantasy managers. So I have Bijan at number 1. But and I haven't seen anyone else put out rankings yet. So that's one of those things is it's like, people are like, oh, that rankings is similar. Well, a lot of people tend to follow other people's rankings. And so as far as I can tell, I have the first set of rankings for 2026 out there. But I will say I did see a mock draft yesterday. I literally just saw a mock draft, a first-round mock draft on Yahoo, and they had Puka number 1.
Yeah.
They had Puka 1. And then I believe they had, I think JSN went 2, and then they had Gibbs and Bijan. Bijan didn't go until 4. So I could see. I'm sorry, no, I think Chase went second. So it's like I remember it was 2 wide receivers. It's an Instagram thing. I scrolled through it quickly. But the point here is that I know that Puka went number 1 overall, and so I could see an argument for Puka, for Chase, for JSN, or Jahmyr Gibbs, or Bijan Robinson. I think one of those 5 guys is the potential number 1 pick overall next year. But for me, right now, I say it's Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, I like that you christened Bijan birthday Bijan when it was your birthday.
That's so confusing. I was like, Bijan's birthday?
No, it is. Bijan Robinson was born on January 30th, 2002,
Yeah.
but he's
1 month from now.
Bijan, apparently. It was your birthday in the 7th place playoff.
Yeah, well, but no. But yesterday on this very show, I said what I needed. I'm in the finals of a guillotine league, and because CeeDee Lamb and Ashton Genty just killed me there, I needed, and I put this out as my Monday Night Miracle tweet yesterday. I said I somehow needed my birthday miracle, my birthday wish for yesterday was for somehow Bijan Robinson and Matthew Stafford to outscore Puka Nacua by 31 points, a massive amount that needed to be outscored because Puka, of course, is always like 120 guaranteed. And what do you know? Thanks to that 90-yard run, Bijan did. Birthday Bijan, giving me a present, and all fantasy managers on my birthday. Bijan Robinson delivering championships. So that is my birthday present to everyone else. Is Bijan Robinson's performance on Monday Night Football.
That was you.
Very nice. Happy birthday, Bijan Robinson, 1 month from now. All right, let's take a look at the AFC playoff picture, and then we'll break down the NFC as well. Obviously, these are all very important to know, as we'll be throughout the show referencing who has something to play for, who might not care about seeding, who might be sitting. As you look at Denver, who obviously, Jay, will be playing for that number 1 seed because they have to hold on against New England.
Yeah, and they're effectively getting a bye through to the bye because the Chargers are resting Justin Herbert, will presumably rest other players as well. And so that line, which was probably going to be Denver -3, is now Denver -12.5 against the Chargers. So the Chargers and the Bills, I don't think they care too much about being the 6 or the 7.
Of course, Sunday Night Football will be the Ravens and the Steelers, which is going to be absolute cinema. That is for the division. And, of course, as you see right here, clearly for a playoff spot. But like I said, we'll sprinkle in thoughts throughout the show on this entire playoff picture. This is the NFC. You have Seattle and the Niners. Everything, of course, will be on the line. But you have the Bears, who have clinched the NFC North, as we've mentioned, as have the Eagles, who have clinched the NFC East. Although seeding in this one, Jay, can matter a lot because of the certain matchups, even if you're on the back end of the bracket.
Yeah, so the Packers are locked into the 7th. They cannot move. The Rams,
once again.
Yeah, the Rams can move around between the 5 and the 6, but it looks like there's been reporting that the Eagles may rest their starters against Washington because the Bears are favored and likely to beat Detroit. If the Bears beat Detroit, they will clinch the 2 seed, and then we have the 1 seed at stake between Seattle and San Francisco. The funniest thing here, though, is that because of random tie breaks. I think most people know this by now. But if the Falcons beat the Saints, then the Panthers clinch the NFC South, even if they lose to Tampa Bay.
Right. And is Tampa currently favored in that game? I would assume at home they are,
Tampa
but it's very small.
Tampa are 3-point favorites in that game, but they're unlikely to make the playoffs because the Falcons are 2.5-point favorites over the Saints.
Wow, that's a crazy trickle effect there in the NFC.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.